Hey friends, we're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for a day full of fun. It is an absolutely gorgeous day today and we have several things in store for us. We have lunch reservations at the Sci-Fi Drive-In. We're also going to check out the Indiana Jones show for the very first time because y'all have been telling us that we have to do that. And also the Rock and Roller Coaster is finally back open from its renovation. So hopefully we're going to jump on that today. It's going to be a good one. Come hang out with us. We tried to rush over here for the 1:15 Indiana Jones show. Like as soon as we got in the parks, we were like booking it over here. But unfortunately, the only seats left were like on the very far side on both sides. And we want to have a good seat for this because we're excited about it and we've heard some really good things about it. I can also hear some of like the sound effects going on and it sounds so much fun. But we still have about an hour before our lunch reservation. So I think we're gonna go check out the Star Tours. It's only like a 15-minute wait right now. So that's where we're gonna start.
Listen guys, when she says we rushed, we kind of rushed, and she's kind of a liar. We stopped and looked at merch for 10 minutes, and then we rushed over here, so kind of rushed.
You're ready for it. I love it. Look, it's R2-D2 and C-3PO.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Worry about me.
I have no idea what this ride is. Like, I have absolutely no idea what to expect. We did get 3D glasses though, and this is the first time that I am taking these glasses on a ride that have like the magnetic sunglasses that I was wearing just a second ago. So I can actually see on this ride.
Don't you dare make the drop the light.
Okay, so I did not like that at all. I don't know if it's because I have an empty stomach or what. I broke out in like a cold sweat while we were on that ride. I was nauseated the entire time. Like as soon as it started, I felt like I was in an airplane. Like when we got into it, I was like, this feels like an airplane. And in case y'all don't know, I hate riding or flying in airplanes. And then it started going and I was like, yeah, this is like my worst nightmare. It wasn't like a phobia thing, it was more of motion sickness. We probably should have eaten before we rode that.
I felt so bad when we came out. Like I walked out of it and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I loved it. It was great. And then I look over at Tyler and he's just like white and like clammy looking. And I knew immediately that it must have made him motion sick and I felt terrible, but I loved it. The 2 or 3 times that we've been to this park, we walk past this little like drive-in and we're always talking about how it looks so cute and people have told us that we really need to come experience it. So finally one day last week I was like, hey, there's an open reservation, like let's do it. Let's make the reservation and let's just do it. So I'm excited to check this out. I really hope that like what we sit in there is just like the car outside because it's adorable. I'm gonna be sad if the seats don't look like that. We're still waiting for them to call our name, so I've had a little bit of time to look at the menu and I don't know what I want. I'm so hungry right now and like so many things sound good. They've got several burgers that sound delicious. They've got some chicken pasta. I mean, even like the milkshakes. I mean, I could just do like milkshake and fries. Ugh, decisions.
After looking at the menu, I'm gonna play a quick game of how well do I know Anna? She will get the Sprite with the glow cube and the pork on pork burger with fries.
All right, we have a car as a table, so this has not disappointed. This is adorable. I am super excited right now.
We just got sat down and Tom and Jerry came on. We've never talked about this publicly and I don't know if we ever will again, but we are Tom and Jerry stans.
Yes.
We have had like marathons at the house where we watch Tom and Jerry. I don't know why. Like there's a few shows that I don't know why we watch them, but we've watched a lot of them. Like we've watched a lot of them, and Tom and Jerry is on that list. What'd you get?
I got the Meteor, so it's just Sprite with like a little glow cube in it, and apparently, like I didn't know it came in the souvenir cup, but this is adorable. It says like Sci-Fi Dine-in theater, super cute. I can guarantee you I am going to be drinking out of this all the time at home because I love it. I hope the glow cube like works long term too, because it'll be a lot less cool without the light.
That's one. Do you remember the last time that we went to a drive-in? Like the one up in Sparta that opened up. Like Sparta's a town that's close to us, and really the only thing that's there is a McDonald's, a Walmart, and they opened up a drive-in theater, and you could go up there. You could get dinner, but it was like, do you want a pizza or do you want a hot dog? I don't even think they had burgers. I think it was, here's a pizza or a slice of pizza. Here's a hot dog. And like the movies were always, they were like out of date, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. I don't remember ever going to a drive-in before that or since then. Like I think that's the only time, I guess that's the only time we've ever been to a drive-in. But this is cool. Like I can see why they were popular. This is probably a little bit different. We're air conditioned, but I can see the appeal.
I haven't thought about this in so long, but if we're being technical, I think we've been to 2 drive-ins. One year for Halloween, there was a corn maze, like probably 30 minutes away from us, and they set up like a little drive-in screen, like right around Halloween, and so it was like the spooky corn maze, and then they played a spooky movie.
Yeah, so it was like a haunted corn maze, and we watched Children of the Corn before going through the corn maze. I had totally forgotten about that.
It was terrifying. I think I blocked it out because it was so scary. Okay, the best thing in the world just happened. It's what I always like try to make happen. I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, our food was here, and it smells so good. Like my burger looks great. Tyler's little pasta dish looks really good too. I'm gonna have to snag me a little bite of that, but oh, that made my day. So I ended up going with the pork on pork burger. So it's like a pork patty and then it has pork belly on top of it. It just sounded too good to pass up. Like pork belly is my favorite thing ever. So I had to go with this. I also got french fries with it. These look really, really good. They look good and seasoned. I'm not gonna lie though, I considered getting what Tyler got. So I'm equally as excited to try his dish. Definitely went with the messy option, but let's give it a try. I'm gonna need some extra napkins, but that's very, very good. The like mustard barbecue sauce on there, which I'm not even a huge fan of mustard, but it's so good. It gives a nice like twang to all the like fatty pork that's on there. This was a good choice.
By the way, 2 for 2.
What are you talking about?
You'll figure it out. I got the pan-seared chicken pasta. I just don't think we eat enough pasta in our life. Like, there's not enough pasta in our life, and there's not enough theme park pasta, so I fixed that. I don't know if this is what it was like in the 50s, but they had it made. Like, you just pull up, have a car with no doors, some ambient lighting, pan-seared chicken pasta. The 50s were wonderful. That was such a fun and unique experience. Like, I understand now why everyone was telling us that we needed to go in there. And what you're going in there for is like the atmosphere and the experience itself. But the food was still really good. You can run a really good experience with bad food. Like, if food in there was bad, it wouldn't be nearly as popular, obviously, but the food's actually really solid. I'm dumb, and I was gonna get the wings. I'd actually had some people tell me I should get the wings, and I was like, no, I'm wearing a white shirt. I don't need to get the wings. And then I got pasta. I want you to think about that. There was like a lemon butter sauce, which was delicious, but I got it all over me. Pasta splashes everywhere, and wings, if you're just not a barbarian, you can probably keep it from getting on you.
That experience absolutely exceeded my expectations. Like, it was so cute in there. It was a really good break from like the sun and the heat. And when you think about like a movie theater experience, I expected it to be like loud and overstimulating, but it's not. Like, the movie's really quiet. They have like individual speakers by each car, so like it's loud enough that you can sit there and listen to it if you want, but it's not like blowing out your ears, so you can talk to the people around you. And like Tyler said, the food was good. Like, we are both very satisfied, like cooled down from the heat. That is exactly what you want, like right in the middle of a theme park day. And while Tyler was getting some shots of the cars, our waitress told us that each of the license plates, like the license plate number, it references somebody that like worked on the initial project. So like the letters are their initials, and then the numbers are like their birthday. So like either the month and day or like the day and year or whatever. That's just so cool. Like, we love when there's little like hidden secrets like that. I was so busy talking, I didn't even notice that there are characters everywhere around us. So Daisy is over here. She's got like some gardening tools and she's working at her little garden. And then Chip and Dale are back behind me. They're like messing around, playing with each other. So cute. We keep saying that we need to like take time to meet some of the characters, but we haven't. Like, we're gonna do that one of these days. Like, I'm just gonna take a day and go just hug all of the Disney characters. That's gonna be my day of like R&R, rest and relaxation, just hugging Disney characters all day long.
We came over here just to see Chip and Dale, and they were having a picnic, and inside their picnic basket was just 2 giant acorns. I love this place. So now we are gonna head over to the Indiana Jones show. We're over here like 30 minutes early, so we are gonna get good seats this time. But something you may not know, and they definitely don't know, but I've probably told you before, I was apparently at the grand opening of the ride, the Indiana Jones ride out in Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had not told me that.
Yeah, so apparently I was there. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. You weren't even born. So
long time ago.
But I remember, like, we probably got some like commemorative stuff sitting at, that's a tough word, sitting at the house.
Yeah.
But I remember Dad talking about it years later, like how much it broke down. Like, apparently we waited in line 3 or 4 hours and it broke down. But yeah, the show.
So excited. I love theme park shows.
Got a bad feeling about this.
That was so much fun. I'm glad that we made time for that today. Obviously, we had never seen it before, and I expected it to be like one production where like the actors were in character the whole time, but it was cool that they like paused it to show you how these like behind the scenes effects work. It was kind of like getting to see a movie being made in front of your eyes. I will say, like, the giant boulder rolling, that was definitely my favorite stunt that they did. But it seems like theme parks are moving away from like physical shows, and we love the physical shows. Like this one out in California, they have Waterworld at Universal out there, but it seems like all the newer shows are like 3D shows on screens, and it seems like the theme parks are moving away from that. We just lost Poseidon's Fury at Universal Orlando, and so that's the only like physical show that we're aware of here at Disney World. So like if there's another one that we're missing, let us know down in the comments, because we absolutely want to go check it out.
last time we were in Hollywood Studios, we were on a mission to find the best theme park drink at any of the theme parks here in Orlando. And that mission sent us to Oga's Cantina. And it was really good. Like, we enjoyed that drink. But as soon as we got home, we were talking about this. And this is something we had the first time we came here to Hollywood Studios. This is the strawberry hibiscus soda from Baseline Tap House. And let me just say something. This is way better. Way better than, I can't even remember what we had at Oga's Cantina. And I've dreamt about this. And Anna just told me something that has, I had a little tear come down my face, guys. Just a little tear. She said, free refills. Free refills.
This thing is so good. I'm really not a fan of like sugary sodas like the Sprite that I got earlier. I got that for the light up cube. I literally drank half of it and also ordered a water to drink there. But this thing is just, the flavor is so well balanced. Like, it's sweet enough, it's tart enough. It, like the hibiscus flavor, I was afraid it would be too like floral, but it's not whatsoever. This thing is so good. We're probably gonna sit here and drink like 3 of them. I'm gonna be honest, we're probably gonna sit here for a few minutes because we're hoping that some of these wait times will come down. They've already come down a little bit. Earlier we looked at the Rock and Roller Coaster and it was 160 minutes, and then Rise of the Resistance was 245 minutes. We didn't get Lightning Lane today because people have been telling us that like, oh, Disney's so slow right now. Like the wait times are non-existent. You can just show up and ride anything you want. Liars. So the wait times are trending in the right direction. I think the Rock and Roller Coaster is like 90 minutes now. But we're just gonna sit here and enjoy free refills on our soda and hope that they come down even more.
Still have the noodle juice all over me. What are the wait times now?
So Tower of Terror is like 75 minutes and Rock and Roller Coaster is like 80. So
okay, let's go.
the Rock and Roller Coaster was the first coaster that I ever rode that went upside down. It's been several years ago now, but I rode it with my dad. It took him hours to convince me to get on it because I was so afraid of going upside down on a coaster, but obviously I loved it. And so the first time that Tyler and I came to Hollywood Studios, I was so excited to ride this again, and I was excited to ride it with him because it's kind of like the coaster that made me fall in love with coasters, but unfortunately it was being refurbed, but it is back open now, and so we are gonna go get in line for it today. We were trying to like wait for some of the wait times to come down. It doesn't really seem like that's happening, so we're just gonna go wait in line instead. Our special moment's gonna have to wait. Right as we were walking up, it went from 80 minutes to 95 minutes, and like that's only a 15-minute difference, but just it hit my threshold. I don't have it in me to wait that long. If the entire queue was indoors, I would probably do it, but the people like standing there, even though they were in the shade, they just looked miserable, so they're just gonna have to wait.
That stinks. We've struck out like 3 times trying to ride that now. One day. We'll get to ride it one day. But this morning, when Anna was getting ready, she was a little upset. You don't have any Disney bags. Like we have Universal bags, we have all kinds of bags. You don't have any like, she wants a Disney fanny pack. I'm sitting here making a fanny pack. It's a little bit bigger than a fanny pack, but I'm making fanny pack signs. So I guess we're gonna jump around to a few of the shops and try to find a fanny pack.
Look at all the Rescue Ranger stuff. These ears, these are adorable. I feel like they'd be so heavy with like the magnifying glass on top, but these are so, they have stuff on the back. Oh my gosh, this is not a fanny pack. I'm trying to like make myself mentally tell myself no to these, and it's very hard because these are very adorable. Cute plushes, no fanny packs.
Fish are friends, not food.
This is getting comical at this point. We are just crashing and burning at the end of today. So we couldn't ride anything because the wait times were crazy. And then I went to like 4 different stores up here at the front of the park looking for a fanny pack. I found like one, but I didn't really like it. And so finally I just gave in and asked a team member, and I was like, hey, y'all got like a secret fanny pack store that I can go because I'm looking for a fanny pack? And she looked at me like I was crazy.
Fish are friends, not food.
And said, we have like 1 or 2 at this park, but that's it. So apparently this just isn't the park to get a fanny pack at, but I will be getting one soon. Honestly, I'll probably just order one, and this is why Amazon rules the world, because they have everything.
You know what? Sometimes life hands you 95-minute waits and no fanny packs, but you just make lemonade out of it. And I don't know where I was going with that, but today was a fun day.
Yes, it was.
We had a blast, even though we kind of crashed and burned. At the end of that, if you want to see what we think are the best foods here at Hollywood Studios, make sure to check out this video right out here. But thanks for hanging out, guys, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye.